because it's only 4 miles, but that takes 4 off of 2,198, so 2,194. And this is a very historic town, Civil War period with John Brown. Look it up, it's really awesome. Today we are focusing on your stiff neck. You could get it through hiking, carrying the backpack, through sleeping wrong without a pillow, a wrong type pillow, looking one way too much, stress, anything, and we'll be working on that today. So if you'll join me in Sukhasana, a cross-legged position, finding our pranayama, our breath, taking a deep breath in and out. As we're breathing, we can take our arms up around our necks and just give gentle massages just to warm up the neck. Taking deep breaths in, you can feel it. I feel my voice box. Exhaling, breathing deeply and just massaging the neck a tiny bit. Not as good as someone else doing it, I know. Just getting us all warmed up. Our necks are ready for a beautiful workout, and parts of our the rest of our bodies as well. The final inhale, exhale. Tenting your fingers to the left, we'll tilt our head over to the right side. You could take your right hand up over your head just to tug it down a little bit longer. Little bit deeper, beautiful. Letting our right hand come to the side, we're going to look up to the sky and down to the earth. Looking straight over our right shoulder, we'll come to the center. Our right hand is tented, we're tilting our left ear to our left shoulder. Take your left hand on your head, bring it down a little bit lower. Enjoy, feel the sensation. Beautiful. Releasing our left hand to the mat, we'll look up to the sky and down to the earth. Over your left shoulder and to the center. Looking up to the sky and straight ahead. We're going to stick our noses forward and drop our chin to our chest. Take your hands behind your head. Pull your head down maybe a little bit lower. Rock your head from side to side. You could bring your left elbow up, right elbow down, and the other side. Keeping your chin on your chest. We're not yanking our elbow up too far because we're keeping our chin right on our chest. Releasing our hands to our knees. We are still going to roll our neck back and forth. This time we'll roll it all the way around nice and slowly, getting those kinks out very, very slowly. Don't bring your shoulders up. Keep your shoulders down. One more time. You might be feeling the snap, or hearing rather, the snap, crackling, and popping. Getting all those kinks out. Good. And the other way. I just felt and heard a great big pop. Other ways. Still. Nice. Looking straight ahead, we're going to look up to the sky and say the vowels very distinctly 3 times to open up the neck. A, E, going to come into a tabletop position with our hands directly under our elbows, under our shoulders. We'll do some cat-cows. Inhale, nose forward, shoulders back, tails out. Exhale into cat, navel to spine. Rolling our back. Inhale, looking up and forward. Exhale, navel to spine, looking like a cat, as big as we possibly can look. Inhale into cow. Our udders are full. They're drooping to the mat, to the ground, ready to be milked. And exhale. Lovely. Coming to a neutral spine. You're going to take your right leg back and your left arm forward. We'll come into a spinal balance. Beautiful. Take your arm around as you bend your leg, grab a hold of your foot, whatever you can reach. Coming into sunbird. Lovely. And we'll come into the balance. And keeping your right leg up, a little tough, take your bottom left leg and spiral it over diagonally to the side. We're coming into a supported side plank. You could drop your ear down to your mat, takes a little bit of balance. Good for your neck. Your arm is right up, look up to your arm. Beautiful. Down, you could always lower your leg if you need to. And come back into table. We'll do that on the other side. I'm going to switch over so that I don't have my back turned to you. You are inhaling your left leg up and your right arm forward into sunbird. Bend your right leg at the knee. Bring your right arm, or your left leg at the knee, right arm around. Nice arch. Beautiful. We're straightening both our arm and our leg. Bring your right arm down. Your left foot is coming out as a kickstand diagonally to the side. Lift up your left arm to the sky. We're in a supported plank. You can always lower your left leg if it's too much. Look up toward your right arm. Good. Look straight ahead. Lower your right ear toward your shoulder. Beautiful. And come back into tabletop. Very nice. From tabletop, we'll come over our toes. I have to do it gently. I have a broken toe, and I've been hiking for the last month, about 309 miles with a broken toe. I'm still gonna hike. The doctor said, see you in September when you're done. Lift up your knees, let them hover and come up into downward dog. Allow your head to dangle. Very good for your neck. The last video in Virginia was about compressing, decompressing the spine. This also helps with your neck. Let some airway in between the vertebrae. And you're looking forward and bring your right leg up between your hands. Beautiful. Lower your left knee to the mat. Come over the top of your foot, arms up. Nice cactus your arms, allowing the bend. Beautiful. Up and bring your hands on either side of your foot. Come back over your toes. You're dropping your left heel to the mat. We're coming up into a warrior one. And we're slicing open into warrior two. Nice. In warrior two, take your right hand and bring it behind your head. Maybe you could touch the nape of your neck. With your left arm, we're going to grab a hold of your elbow, pull it back. You could stay right like this, or you could bring your left arm around and come for the bind. Whatever you like. Nice stretch. You can lean a bit over to the left. Whatever wrap or bind you have or touching your hands, we're going to straighten your right arm and left arm. Left arm down your back, right arm up into peaceful warrior. And we'll come right into a 5-pointed star. From 5-pointed star, palms together, elbows out. And we'll bring our hands to our knees. Take your right shoulder forward, look over your left shoulder. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Take your left shoulder forward, look over your right shoulder. Nice. Back into a prayer squat. 5-pointed star. Go right back into warrior 2. The peaceful warrior. And cartwheel your arms around on either side of your foot. We're in a low lunge. We come into a plank position. Lower down into chaturanga. Over the tops of your feet, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in downward dog. Look between your hands. Place your left leg up between your hands. You can always help it along the way. Lower your right knee to the mat. Come to the top of your foot. Your arms come up to the sky. We'll cactus our arms, looking up. Back together. Bring your arms to either side of your foot. Come over the tops of your feet. Very, very lovely. And we're lowering our right heel to the mat. We're coming up into a warrior 1. Slicing open into warrior 2. Now you can see what's happening from behind. Take your left arm and bring it to the top of your head, maybe the nape of your neck. Your right arm comes to your elbow. You can pull it maybe further back. This is perfect as it is, or you may want to go a little bit longer or tougher. Going to straighten our right arm, bring it around behind and go for that bind. Wherever you are is good. You're looking up toward the sky. Extend both arms into a peaceful warrior. Right arm down your leg, left arm up to the sky. And we're coming into 5-pointed star. Beautiful. Again, prayer squat. And take your hands to your knees. Look over your left shoulder, right shoulder forward. Hello. And the other side. Makes you really want to stretch that neck. Very good for you. Coming back into prayer squat. 5-pointed star. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Keep your torso in the exact position as it was. And spiral around into the low lunge. Bring your left leg back to meet your right into a plank. And come all the way down. Beautiful. From here, we are taking our right ear to the mat. Take your hands on the sides of your body, palms up. And this is a good natural neck stretch as it is. Really helps you to turn that neck further than you would have dared before. Very nice. Take your hands on the outsides of your mat, tense your fingers, and you're coming up into spider. And again, like we did with the prayer squat, look over your left shoulder, bend your arms, look at your feet. Good. And up, and look at your feet over here on the other side. Beautiful. Coming up to the sky. And And down, we'll place our left ear on the mat, our arms out to the sides of us, palms up. A good neck stretch. Should feel very fine. You're coming up. We are coming into camel. Bring your knees forward. I believe we did this to decompress the spine. It also helps with the neck. You could roll your mat. In my case, I'm just bending it over so that you have some cushion on your knees. You're sitting on your knees. You can have your feet flexed. I'm going to come to the tops of my feet because I can go down a little further and it won't upset my broken toe. Bring your arms up to the sky. Beautiful. Bring them around behind. Go for those heels so you're sticking your pelvis forward. You can also put your hands behind your body into makeshift pockets. You could stay like this, or you could find your heels. When you find your heels, look up to the sky. Perhaps you can drop your head. Very good neck stretch. Do not look over to the sides. That would really be too much. You're looking up, maybe behind you. Take a deep breath in. And you're coming back up. Taking your mat back forward. Sit back on your heels, take a deep breath. You're going to drop your chin to your chest as you've done several times so far. We're coming into rabbit. We're rolling our heads down, chin to chest, crown of our head to the mat. You could take your arms on either side of you, palms up. Lift up your seat. You're stretching the neck a bit. If you want a little bit further, you can take your hands behind the crown of your head and just make sure it doesn't slide too much forward. Maybe you can come up a little bit more. Lovely, lovely. And coming down. That should feel really nice on your neck. My neck is starting to feel alive and better, not so stiff. Fishtail your feet around. We're coming down onto our backs. Clasp your fingers. We'll do just a tiny bit of core work by coming down very slowly. Try not to lift your feet off the mat. Good, good, good. Beautiful. We'll do another inversion. Bring your feet up to the sky. And take your hands under your hips. You're going to slide them up as you bring your feet further to the sky for shoulder stand. Bring one leg forward. Up over your head. You're not looking sideways. Bring it back up to meet your foot, the other foot. The remaining foot is coming down to meet the other. I feel a stretch in my back, definitely. If I bend my legs at the knees coming into plow, I feel this on my neck, a nice stretch. Do what you can. Do not force it. Do not bring any pain to you. And we're slowly releasing. Beautiful. Your hands on the outsides of your legs. Grab the pinky toe side of your feet. Come into a happy baby. Could rock side to side. Lovely. Bring your feet and your knees together at a 90-degree angle. Your arms come out to the sides. We're going to lower our knees over to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Maybe you could look over even further. Keep both shoulder blades down on the ground, on the mat. Looking up to the sky, we're going to bring our knees back up to center, keeping it a 90-degree angle, and lower them gently to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Deep stretch in the neck. Bring your knees back up to center, looking up. You're going to straighten one leg at a time. I'm going to come up a little bit further so I'm on my mat. You can bring your feet together, point your toes, bring your arms up and around, cradle your head, interlace your fingers, and give your neck nice little tugs, gentle tugs. You could release the point of your toes. Let your feet splay out to the side as you're giving your head some gentle tugs to elongate the nape of your neck as you gently lower to the earth. Your arms come out to the sides of you, palms up. We're in Shavasana. Take deep, deep breaths in Shavasana, the final resting pose. Let your body absorb all it has done. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Make gentle wrist circles, ankle circles one way, the other way. Roll one knee into your chest and the other. You put your hands behind your knees. You can come up any way you like. I like to roll up. Maybe do another roll just to massage my spine a little bit. Back into Sukhasana, cross-legged position. Place your hands on your knees and just give your head another nice roll all the way around. See if your neck feels any better. Mine sure does. I'm going the other way. I feel more alive, ready to hike those miles, ready to face the day, whatever you have in store for you. Place your hands together in prayer. Thank you so much for joining Amazing Trails Yoga through hiking the Appalachian Trail. Come join us again. Go to AmazingTrailsYoga.blogspot.com for just to follow us, see what we're up to, and have a beautiful, amazing day. Namaste.